back here with the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I know that we marked a whole bunch of shrines that we wanted to get to last episode, and I do want to get to them in very soon. But since we know there's a stable over there, and that involves picking up quests and doing a lot of talking to NPCs and doing the stuff that tires me out, I want to do that first. Let's go do that first. And then we'll get on to these other shrines we marked here. And I'm thinking maybe for a bunch of episodes here. I'm not saying all of the episodes before the end of this main playthrough, but maybe all of them. But I'm not sure yet. I might just be going all into shrines for these next few, because I do want to not drag this playthrough out, and you know, if we're going to be doing the side playthrough, the EX playthrough anyway, where we're trying to go for 100%, we might as well save a whole bunch of side quests for that, so it's not all Cork Seeds, like I've been saying. So let's get up and on in here. Whee! Oh, hello, dragon. Is that Zelda? Seeing you all over the place now, aren't I? Man, imagine how much easier it would have been if we had waited. I feel cooler that we got to choose to track her down ourselves. Sorry, we should be going more like this way. I bet we can even see the stable from up here, if I use my screen. Where's the dueling peaks? That's dueling peaks over there, so it's over there a bit. And we've actually sort of been to the Sky Archipelago that's right above it, so I probably should have gone to that one instead, but too late. Ah, there it is! I can see the horse head there. Now, I know one thing about this stable in this game, and just about one, and that is that I know where Pen is in this one, because my mother's been playing through this game at basically at the same time as I have been, and she's been going for all the Pen quests because she really wants the whole sticky set so she can climb the rain, and she's much farther along on that front than I am, but she had a very difficult time finding Pen in this place and was looking for many, many days before I showed up, and I was like, hey, maybe it's on top of the stable. I was kind of joking, or not joking exactly, but I was like, this is unlikely that it'll be this, but I just tried jumping on top of the stable, like going up on the ceiling and see if he's there, and sure enough, he's hanging up right on top of the roof there, so. That's the one thing I know about this place is where Pen is to be found. We should see him spawning in just a few seconds here, I reckon. 3, 2, 1, 0. There he is. So let's go grab his quest, and then we'll talk to everyone else that's around here. I, again, won't probably do his quest right now. What? Ah! Ah, yeah, phew. It's just you, partner. I should have known you'd turn you this midday hour to your advantage and sneak up on me. My feathers really are ruffled, aren't they? Oh, no, you spooking me isn't what I'm talking about, although that did a number on me, too. Princess Zelda, she was kidnapped! Have you heard of the Yiga, partner? They're a gang of lowlifes who worship an evil entity and plot against Princess Zelda, and now they claim that they've kidnapped her. Oh, right, he doesn't know I'm Link, I guess. Because he would know that they're after me, too. What's more, they're not even worried about being found. In fact, they sent a message to the newspaper. We have taken Zelda to the carved-out heart of the tower in Twins. Understandably, Miss Tracy is all worked up over this news. I came here because the word twins made me think of Dueling Peak Stable, but I haven't found any other clues so far. There must be something. Partner, we cannot allow the chirps and warbles of evil to go unanswered. Sure. I doubt that's actually her, obviously, but... Oh, it's Mastro and Violin. And there's the other dude as well. Oh, do you reckon we could go get them to unlock this other one now? Maybe this is the one that wants your man here with the pipes. It's just not the same. Hello, I know you, traveler. We've had a delightful development. Look, I mean, listen, it's Eustace. He and his horn are back in our troop. It's heartbreaking to think of the poor fellow getting stuck in a hole on the way to Rito Village. Note to self, Eustace doesn't get to drive the cart anymore. But I'm glad he's out of his funk and fit as a fiddle. Eustace's horn will blow the stable trotters back on course. I'm brimming over with happiness to the point that I can't keep a lid on it. And I must say, it's good to see that a friendly face, one who no doubt shares my concern for the Great Fairy. Great Fairy? Ah, I must be mistaken. I merely assumed because the Great Fairy Kotera is such a notable attraction to Dueling Peak Stable. Oh, alas, the local Great Fairy hasn't emerged from her flower bud in quite some time. I'm sure she's scared to come out just like the Great Fairy at Woodland Stable. She used to listen to Beats' drum so fondly. Hearing his lively beat again will be just the thing to cheer her up, but Beats simply isn't here. How sad. Beats is a young drummer who plays for the Table Trotters, but one day he took his leave from the troupe. We haven't seen him since. Oh, there was that traveler who heard a drum somewhere. What was that again? Maybe not Kakariko Village to the north, where the road bends around to Benuru's stand. Interesting. Well, we got that logged in. So this is not the one that wants the uses for his instrument. It'll be either this one or this one. But again, I'm not too fussed about that because, you know, I mean, we could get a bit more armor and we'll die a little less easy, but I could also just play better. That's also an option, isn't it? This is the common sparrow and the linear sparrow, right? So we have both of them. Blue sparrow, they're called. Look at the doggy. Hello. Oh, hello. You're a traveler, aren't you? But I guess we're all travelers, aren't we, in one way or another? You haven't by chance heard about a legendary pumpkin, have you? No, I haven't. A legendary sword, you say? And it's called the Master Sword? Wait, hey, so then the Master Gourd I'm looking for, is it possible that I misheard that they were talking about the Master Sword? Nah. Why, just the other day I heard a rumor about the Master Gourd being in the Lost Woods up north. Guess you misheard, friend. That's so embarrassing for you. Alright. Does that change if I take it out and speak to them there? Don't waste my time with that Master Sword silliness. A sword in the middle of the woods? Come on now. I finally pinpointed the Master Gourd's location. It is in the Lost Woods. It means I'll have to travel to the north of Hyrule, which is a ways off. But I'll head there once I'm ready. You know, good luck. I love the Hylians' outfits in this game. The way they're sort of like, they always seem to not patchwork exactly, but they change color on like every fabric a little bit. Like this is like a sort of salmony pink shirt and like a yellowy sandy neckerchief, and there's like a black brace across the waist, and then like golden trimming at the bottom, and then off-white pants and gray shoes. It's kind of cool. And of course the pack is a different color from all that. And of course the little Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom shading thing where they just have those like lines that it looks almost like it could have been drawn on with a pencil. It's just cool looking. What's this? Yeganabin of Princess Zelda. Bold declaration of foul crime. The eager of that group of Sheikah who went rogue and have it out for the royal family of Hyrule. We have taken Zelda to the carved out heart of the towering twins. That's disturbing imagery. Twins. Do they mean dueling peaks? That's really close to here. Could it be... No, it couldn't. What are these little scratchings on the wall there? Oh, from some of the kids who lived here, I guess. How long has that been there? What's with these again? Oh, the cherry blossom, is that right? Ah, no, okay. So each of them is going to want me to get a photograph of a different thing. You want me to get a beautiful sunrise. Tell me, Link, do you know where to find Hyrule's most beautiful sunrise? At the edge of the sea southeast of here is a small fishing village called Lorelin. It has a reputation as a resort town, but its real claim to fame is the beautiful moment where the sun rises over the horizon and lights up the whole village. And they say the most breathtaking view of this sunrise is from the summit of Tuft Mountain. I'd love to see that view for myself, but it's so far away and I just can't leave work. Nor can I climb mountains. If only I could see Hyrule's finest sunrise. I'd paint my own picture of it and finally put that frame to use. Cool. I should be looking at these frames whenever we see them in a stable then, in case they've all got paintings for us. Is that an apple pie? Yummy. Might have already done one in this game, I can't remember. I put Fleet Lotus seeds in it. So it can be a speedy apple pie. Not for now, anyway, because my ultimate goal of this episode is shrines, but I just want to talk to some folks first. So that part was like this. This part was like this, and that part was... Welcome into a big stable! Hey, Darton, there's a customer! You have to say welcome! Those footprints. Were they like this? No, I'm sure they were like this. I guess this will be for that Don thing. I don't know why they keep making a big deal. I don't know what's up with that yet. They keep making a big deal of it, but it feels like it hasn't come into play at all anywhere. I'm sorry. We're supposed to say welcome together, but Darton is obsessed with drawing those footprints. Footprints? We found some strange footprints south of here in Farron. They were big. No animal I know leaves tracks like that. They were footprints no one's ever seen before. We went to tell our dad right away, but they disappeared in the rain. He said we probably just drained them up. But we did see him. We did. Well, I'm glad you were not mauled by the aforementioned critter. Is that... I guess I have a picture of a tree branch already, don't I? That doesn't count as a tree branch. Hey, Beetle. Oh, go on. What do you sell here? Hey, of course I'd see you all the way out here. You're an adventurous traveler, just like me. Wow! Is that a rugged rhino beetle I spy in your inventory? I love rugged rhino beetles. Will you give it to me? Nah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Because I probably need it for crafting, but I can't say no. He looks so happy. And I guess it's not all that bad, really, because that was a recipe we didn't have in the book. Bright bloom seeds, restless crickets, hot-footed frogs, octoballoon. Yeah, all right. Cheers. Whoa, he shot up real fast. Is that maybe everyone to talk to? Well, I suppose we haven't spoken to Violin and Eustace yet. Hey again. The great fairy here is also hiding in a flower, but too afraid to come out. If only she could hear the sound of Beats' drum, I think she might be enticed to show herself. Yeah. Nice day, isn't it? Thanks for stopping by. You've truly been there for us when we needed you, traveler. That's an idea that I'd like to bring into my playing more. My horn can also truly be there for the rest of the troupe, and through our music for travelers who come to hear us. But I fear that dream will not be realized until our troupe can perform as a complete ensemble. Hang in there. I'm happy to keep working on my own music so we can build toward the ultimate performance. Good man yourself. I think it's time to be off. Is that a propeller? No, that's a cork. Wading through with my snowy boots. They're going to be very soggy and wet. Okay, we said springs are good for this, right? And this one's, we can sort of... Ooh. Okay, hang on. So let's not have it tug itself back there. How many springs have we got? Probably tons, right? Oh, 45. Probably only need... Did we say we could do it with one? Let's try it with just the one here. It's on level ground, so it might be easier enough. Revitalized Sword of Legend with a rock on it. Aha! Hello. Thank you. Next time we're at look at landing, we're gonna want to turn that on in. Okay, good. That actually didn't take all that long. 5 guys, shrines, and fries. So I want to carve out this whole area in Nekoda here, I guess is what this is, in and around the south of Kakariko. But I also want to go look at that thunderstorm in the sky at some point. I don't know if it's a shrine exactly. Sorry, a temple. I imagine not. It looks probably more like it's just some interesting side thing you can deal with. But let's tackle this shrine first. Since it's near Kakariko Village, I wonder if maybe it'll be one of those, this is how you use this device kind of shrines. But I could go for a naked and afraid and alone one. I love how he looks around first, like, wow, what the hell is going on here? Oh, combat training shields. Well, that shouldn't be too hard. Just shield parry at the right time, block stuff, so once bat projectiles back and forth. This I can handle. I do love in this game that if you have a wooden shield and an arrow gets stuck in it, you can pull it out and use it. It's very, very cool. Is it? I feel like it was a thing in one of the games. Maybe not. Maybe it was Breath of the Wild, but I can't remember which game it was. But it feels like there was one wherein you could, if you knew an arrow was coming, you could just turn around and the shield on your back would block it. I don't know what game I'm thinking of. Might not even be a Zelda game. Oh yeah, wait, hang on. I don't have any wooden shields. Is there one around? Because like I don't. Well, maybe I think if you shield parry, it doesn't matter anyway, right? It's just like the shield parry is basically magic. Oh, and I've got a force field in the end anyway. Yeah, okay, you can bat it back even if your shield would conduct electricity. So it's not all the end of the world. Okay, good. Oh, there were a bunch of wooden shields there anyway. Thank you! I've played Tales games. I know how to parry. Well, I mean, not all Tales games have a parry. Well, I mean, no, most of them don't. But I mean, they have like dodge-style parries, which is more like the flurry rush, I guess. Shield parry. Well, I played Dark Souls. Okay, there you go. There's another game with a shield parry that I've played. There's my qualification. Mighty's on that shield. Oh, sweet. 56, is that more than we've got here? Yeah, this is a 55, so let's drop that there and we'll grab you and then fuse this to you. Right, well, so I don't know if I was able to parry that just because I was using the force field shield in the end, or if it was, even if with a metal one, you can parry the lightning because it's like a magic parry. My impression so far is it's a magic parry, right? Because it deflects lasers in the previous game and doesn't take durability off your shield, so I assume there's magic at play there, and that thus, if you bat the electric ones at them, you can do it with a metal shield. All right, so where are we off to next? So there's obviously there was the one we left over here, but we can get to that rather easily later on. Whereas these ones are a bit more in the boonies. Actually, let's use we've got the tower here, and we've got all the towers now, so we should make use of all our resources here, and just use the towers to fly up in the sky and glide down to these shrines here. See how many we can get done in this episode before we go to the next one. That's 120 shrines there, though, so we've already got all the shrines there are in the first game, anyway. That or the same quantity. Say, ignoring the DLC for a moment. Are those the blue sparrows? They don't quite look like them, do they? Oh, they're common ones. Just with the lighting, it was weird. Bearing in mind again that a lot of these shrines are going to be in. What am I saying? Underground. So we're going to probably have to fight a few caves. And I'm sort of ignoring shrines that we know we could find in the sky, probably if we were a bit more thorough in our explorations. I'm just starting with the ones on the ground because I feel like they'll be a bit more finicky. Usually the ones in the sky aren't actually all that hard to access once you fly up there. Alright, where am I headed? Just a bit to the west here, but I'm not seeing any shrine up on the surface here, so it looks like a cave we will have to splunk in. Ah, skydiving with Tulin button in tow is so fun! More to my right here, so looking like I'm about to land sort of on the top of a mountain here, and that's oh, it's all rugged terrain. It's going to be hard to find a cave here without cherry blossom. There is a cherry blossom, we can probably even see it from here. Somewhere around here on one of these mountaintops, though, isn't there? Well, let's have a look by our onesie. Ooh, it was tracking a bubble frog a moment ago there, but let's track shrines obviously below. Right, okay. Let's just have a scour on this hillside for a bit and looking for a way in. Oh, that looks like a cork, doesn't it? A cork in the making. Oh, it's gonna be a little more than. Okay, so I need one on here and then also one in the middle there. Gotcha. To make the match. I just like so. Yay! Thank you, friend. Okay, so the shrine is a disaway, sort of. And it's playing plinking not playing plonking, or playing plinking. So, oh, it's still playing plonking now, so our cave is below here, we reckon. Because I'm sort of, I mean, I guess you can go into a cave and then have it go up and down and a whole bunch, but I'm sort of expecting that, for the most part, the cave will be pretty level. So, if it's still below me, that means I need to go down the mountain a bit more, is my theory here. I think let's start by thinking about it that way. Even though this may not be 100% true. But I should spend like no more than 3 or 4 minutes on this before I go get the cherry blossom, because at this point, what have we got to lose by doing that? Excuse me, just passing through. Nice miss. sorry. Well, I guess that was one of my sages did that. Nice job, whoever that was. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, yeah, this little, like, fort right beside Kakariko Village, right. And this is that huge field that used to have a whole bunch of decayed guardians in the previous game, where Link fought his final battle before the Shrine of Resurrection. Yeah, I'm just gonna go get the cherry blossom. It ain't worth it. Now, which cherry blossom is closest? It'd be one of those two in the southeast. So one of them is, like, right here on this mountain, I guess. That's probably the one closer, right? Because the other one is, like, way down here. I guess that's this? No. It's somewhere around here, anyway. Yeah, I'm thinking the one that's over right by Hateno Village here is probably closer. Let's go there. One shrine down, and a whole stable's worth of shrines gathered. Well, it was only like 2 or 3 that we actually picked up, but that's still good progress. This is a really nice feature, these cherry blossoms. They'll make it very useful for running up the last bubble frogs in our 100% efforts. Oh, but that sunset is gorgeous. Marred only by the massive distracting thunderstorm over there. Oh, hey, nature. Oh, that was a bloody beetle I probably didn't have in the book. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I never see them till it's too late. This is so pretty on this moonlit mountain in the night here. Thank you. I never noticed how weird your toenails are. Hope that's not too rude to say. Slash your hooves. Okay, this is more like it, because I bet that down there is the one we want. The one that we want. Ooh. What an interesting cave this looks to be as well. Is that just one of those glowing mushrooms or something on that hillside over there? What is that? Oh, is it one of the rabbits things? The bloopies. Yeah, it's a pretty steep hillside to be hanging out on. But whatever. Alright, and we get here. And I reckon we'll soon find that it starts plinky plonking in a most likable direction. Okel's Naval Cave. Cool. What I like about the caves, and I think they're a good addition for this and a few reasons, excuse me, is that, oh, this is a crystal. Oh boy, that's going to be awkward. They make it so that, with the cherry blossoms makes it so that if you're just trying to find them all, it's not like it's, you know, it's too stupidly easy or something. Oh, this is all something interesting is going on here. Oh boy, I love the way this is going. Because you still have to, like, you know, find the entrance to the cave once the lights are all lit up and sort of triangulate that position on your map. And of course, you'd have to know that the shrine was there by having gone to the depths first or whatever. So, there are a few ways to tackle getting all the shrines, basically, is what I'm getting at. And, but there's also the possibility that you would have just wandered into this cave while exploring on your own. Which point, you would have been like, oh, what the hell is this? And then found the shrine this way, that way kind of thing. So there's the multiple ways with which you can do it are what makes it sort of thrilling. Oh, stop. You're going to have to stop. Just for a half second. And I'm going to prop you up there so I can pick up that chest. Because I really want to see what it is. It's on this podium, so maybe it's... Oh, just an 8-fold blade. Alright, cool. I can do without. Alright, let's hope if I sneak around the side here, I'm sort of evading the main path of the boulders here. This is a cool one. It's like an obstacle course. You got to bring this thing through. Probably would have been easier and faster to have brought it with the Ultra Hand, but, you know, that's alright. How much more of this do you think has to go? Oh, boy. It's a whole gauntlet, is it? We're going to find in the end that we could have just walked around some other entrance to this cave, and it would have been much easier. Oh, that would hurt so much. Jumping down a ledge with something like this on your shoulder. You would, like... Everything would be dislocated, and all of your knees would break. Oh, that's it. Okay, cool. I was about to say, there's another path here. And I thought, oh, I'm already dying. Why didn't it show me how much damage that did? Oh, only a heart. Okay. Is another one of those going to happen soon? I would not last long in Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's fine. I didn't take any damage. That's just normal. I bet the bubble frog, though, is back that other way where the water was there. So we'll get this in here, open that up, and go back for them. Yay! Thanks, Tulin. Right. Yeah, sure enough. Sorry, friend. Wouldn't do it if I didn't think it was necessary. It's for the YouTube views, I promise. Nothing dastardly or mean. I think murder is okay for the YouTube views. I'm pretty sure that fits with TOS. In case any bots have picked that up in the damn automated systems. That was a jest. I said that entirely in a humorous context and was not meant as a serious comment. I wonder what the fuse power of Stone Ball is. I have to know. Stone Ball! It's 3, but it looks so much funnier than just a rock. Stone Ball! Oh, an ore, is it? Stone Ball! Stone Ball! Let's get on in here. I guess it'll be a reward. I saw the loading thing at the bottom left, and I was like, whoa, there's some weird, like, something moving on the map there. I can't wait to see what that is. I think that's every single crystal one has been an actual shrine so far. Lars on a charge! Thank you! A boop! Thank you very much. Okay, to the next shrine. Now that I've sort of cut to the middle and then cut into the middle again, so they're all scattered to the ones we had marked, but I'll just keep following them all down until we've got no more marks unmarked. But that's 2 shrines so far. Let's keep this pace up. We got one way over here with... Oh, I got that one, I guess. We can unmark that. That was where I started this cave, this episode, wasn't it? Deep Back Bay Cave. I didn't get the bubble frog there, apparently. Sorry, so how many pins are out? Still 3. I'd like to try and cleave those 3 out this very turn, although a day, but it may not be possible. Right, cool. We'll try and end with the one in the sky there. We'll go to this one here. Toblio's Hollow. Seems like there's got to be a cave in here somewhere, because this is not going to just be sitting here. So I'll port over the Popple Foothills and head to that one first, because I'm going to guess this pink one's going to be a bit easier. And maybe it's just sitting there. Pinkish, magenta-y one. Oh, there's a Hudson Construction thing there. Let's just put a mark on that. I don't feel like doing it now. We could probably just veto it with the boulder as per usual, but person needs help. Hopefully I know what that means. Okay, so over to my right here. I just noticed it's a bit confusing because when it was teleporting us, it showed us facing north, but that shrine puts you out facing south, so that's not the way that works. I'm not going to go down and get it just now, but is the other one that's here just an easy out and about one? Like it's just kind of sitting there? Because it feels like it would be, because where is there to hide a cave right beside the river? And yet... I guess it must be in a cave. Maybe we'll do this one first then. Oh hey, there's a Stalnox hanging out here. That's fun. Oh, we don't want this hanging over our heads. Excuse me, idiot, but I'm afraid you're gonna have to leave the vicinity immediately. Get out of here, punk. Skydiving arrow time, yes. Okay, I should have the Master Sword on. Wonk it some more. Why won't it show me its health bar? Who knows how much health it has left? Surely not I. Oh, we actually got pretty far on it. Sorry, lose your eye now. And yonk, stone ball. Yay, we did it. But it didn't even start the music when it's doing the outro. Well, that's a lot of royal weapons. We can finally get this Stalnox horn. Ooh, which I bet, by the way, is in the book. Yes! Oh, it wiggles! Oh, it's creepy. I thought this thing looked cool ever since we saw it show up in the book that one time. So I'm happy to have one. How much did they say it was? 29. That's pretty good. Actually, that's crazy good, isn't it? It's like up here with Lionel stuff. It looks absolutely vicious. The impaled skulls should serve as a warning, but if you do obtain one attached to a weapon, it vastly increases attack power. Oh, they're bokoblin skulls. Oh, freaky. So let me just drop one weapon here so I can see if these all have any special upgrades on them. Durability up. Cool. I don't want the claymore anyway. Attack up to 17. Not bad. I think we were fine with what we had. Well, this one's durability up, but also it's been used a bit, actually, so I guess really it makes more sense to grab a new one, doesn't it? Put a Boko head horn on that if I'm going to do that way. All right, sorry. Back to what we were doing. You know what? Actually, I was doing some minor calculations the other day. I was saying this bow looks crazy long, and it is like a long bow, I think, meant to be, basically. And it looks about as... it's like a fair bit longer than Link is tall, which is why it's like diagonal on his back. But Link is kind of short, so he's like maybe 5 foot or so. And this bow, I would have said, looks about a foot taller than him, maybe a bit more. And so that would place the bow at being about 6 feet from end to end. Maybe 6.5. And so I remember thinking about that, and I looked it up. I was like, well, actually, how long is a real longbow? And I looked it up, and real longbows are about that long. They're like a little over 6 feet, sometimes 7 feet, I think. Is what I looked up. What I found when I googled that. So that's pretty cool that this bow is about the size of an actual longbow. Pretty freaking long, in other words. My impression is that longbows you don't usually do sideways like this. Although Link, I mean, he's got to cut like this saucy diagonal shot he does, which I don't think is really too common in the real world either. Again, not being an archery expert here. I think they do it just to be a little fancy and also so that it's not blocking your view. They do it so you can, get the hero shot of Link's face in the trailers while he's holding the bow sideways. Or, cook it, kind of. So, somewhere in this mound is a shrine? Is that what we're hearing here? Except, no blinky blinky. So, if it is a shrine, it's gonna take some doing. Oh, okay, hello.
Allow me to guide you. Welcome. On this land sits the sacred shrine entrusted to me. I believed my destiny was nullified when this land fell to the surface. It was therefore fortunate that I fell to this precise spot. I can still fulfill my task. What is that task? To give visitors in this land particular words of guidance. Give keys born of water to the 3 altars. The sacred...
ice!
Shrines will appear. Heed these words and offer keys to all 3 altars to reveal the sacred shrine.
Cool! I got it! So we just gotta have a campfire somewhere nearby to melt them all down. Or I guess they'll melt down on their own in this climate, maybe? I can't tell if it's melting. Usually they make it a bit more obvious, right? Like it's actually properly kind of dripping. So this one's a bit big for this one here. There's already a campfire here, but I'm feeling like that's maybe worrisomely close. I must protect myself. Oh, this one's big enough. All right, cool. Just the perfect size, as a matter of fact. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you. I got really nervous for a second there when it said keys born in water. I was like, I have no idea what that means. And I figured it out in like 2 seconds. Oh, it's ice. We're all right. No one panic. But there was like a little hint of fear for a minute there. I was like, oh, this is going to be one of those ones that takes me a very long time to figure out what they're talking about, isn't it? Looking at you, eyes of the Deb statue. Right, because the campfire warms from like some distance. Like even from here, I think maybe. Oh, you have to be so you put it a lot closer than I thought. Okay, so how's that? Because it's not, you're not trying to fit it to the diamond shape in the back. You're trying to fit it to this whole alcove here. So just a little bit more, because it was just about perfect. Oh, it's right there. Just a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, there we go. We've got this in the bag. Looks like we only have time for one more shrine after this, I would wager, and I'm gonna guess this one's gonna be a reward shrine. Like almost all of the actual shrine quest kind of ones in this game have been rewards. Now I think about it. I don't know that all of them, but like a very large number of them. Well, this needs to be even a little smaller, does it? So this might go rather short quickly is what I'm saying, but I think we have time for just one more shrine after, so we'll get the one that's on the ground behind us, and then that last one we have pinned in the sky, we'll just take it to the skies next episode, maybe spend the whole thing in the skies. Probably we'll go into that thunderstorm, and it'll take some time. Thank you, steward. Sorry for scaring you with the ice. Good job admirably. Chuchisiu Shrine! In we get! It is starting to feel like most of the ones that are just out sitting there, we did actually get on like the first pass of each of these areas. I'm not surprised we would have missed this. Because I would have not looked in that little hovel, probably. It's a blessing, all right. Big battery. Actually, we have 2 shrine quests active as it stands, do we not? The White Bird's Guidance, so there's something up in the mountains there, and then the Giant Horse, which we still don't actually have the Giant Horse. But apparently the Highland Stable east of the grasslands is a good way to know. Find out the whereabouts of this Giant Horse, which is this one, so you'd think we'd have heard it already. Like I was saying earlier, I believe I have some insider knowledge of where the Giant Horse is, but I'd rather they tell us before I go get it. It's the curse of a game as huge as this, is I can't not see any information about it for the entire time we're playing it, which is why I have to play through it fast and see things for myself before I get stuff spoiled, like I have with the Giant Horse there. Then we have to pretend I don't know where it is until they tell us. I've joined 2 shrines though. Feeling good about our progress. I'm feeling so proud of us. It's crazy because, like, at the same time, when I started this playthrough, because I knew how long Breath of the Wild took. I'd played it several times, and this one has more shrines, and the depths and the surface above the depths and the skies above the surface. So I knew it would probably even take me a bit longer than Breath of the Wild. But like, so when we were down at like 14 shrines right at the beginning of this playthrough, I was like, man, oh man, this is gonna take some time. And I was intimidated by just the scope of what we would have to do. But at the same time, it's just been too much fun, man. And like, not that I don't have my criticisms of the game that we'll get to at the end, but like I said somewhere in the beginning, I think that this is a game that feels very dedicated to fun in a way that even plenty of Nintendo games aren't. And again, when I say dedicated to fun, that's not necessarily a universal positive, I wouldn't say. Because there are some times where things being fun outweigh certain other aspects, like being sort of mechanically interesting, I guess. But again, it's stuff we can get into at the end. But compared to, like, there are certain elements in bringing it back to some of my favorite Zeldas, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, there are plenty of, like, puzzles in certain parts of it that are more interesting than they are fun to play. And this game very much has a dedication to fun in most aspects that I Well, I said it's not. Well, that bird is just flying along the ground. It's like that turkey that from Red Dead Redemption that one time. I think for the most part it's a positive thing, but it does have some drawbacks where there are a few points where I feel the experience is less full. It's just a fun thing. This next shrine, however, is right to this direction. I'm not hear no plink plonky yet, which either means we're not close enough, or it's another one that is going to need some puzzling to get into. Oh, that looks like a cave entrance down there, doesn't it? But it's not. Sorry. Interesting. I mean, it wasn't just on top of that mountain, right? I'm pretty sure. Well, if it was, it would be blinking. Okay, this obviously is something interesting, so I guess we better deal with this and hope that it has something to do with that shrine. What is going on here, though? It's hard to say. I certainly don't remember this in Breath of the Wild. This thing being here. Isn't this where, like, the swamp where we found the Zant helm? Shucks, this might be the kind of thing where we need to get a quest somewhere else that will be like, I heard that over in this pond over here, there's something interesting where you're supposed to put something over here. Maybe I just give this thing a whack. Archaeology is in progress if no one would please disturb the whackening of this podium thing. Recall, no. Ultra hand, no. Fuse, no. Nothing in the water that I could, like, pull out of this thing. If it can't be ultra-handed, I'm guessing that means it can't be stuck. You can't stick anything to it, so it's not like they want us to rotate it somehow. It seems more like they want us to offer something here, if there's some kind of puzzle going on here, which is what I assume. Well, perhaps I'll actually go up and... I mean, it feels like it must be in a cave, somehow. This one. Because that up there is, like, sloped mountain, so it would be... The shrine would be on a slope, which doesn't seem right. Let me just patrol around here for a cave entrance for a bit. This one probably is closer to whatever cherry blossom is over here, so if we end up... If that becomes the route we want to go, at least something to bear in mind. Ah ha ha! Now this looks an awful lot like something, and we're sort of on top of a cave here. Oh, I've walked over the pin, but this looks like it'll lead down into the cave we're looking for, doesn't it? But I guess there'll be something to do there, because otherwise you'd think we would have been hearing the plink-plonks already. I really shouldn't be gliding my way all the way down in here, but you know what, I'm gonna. Oh, this is cool. It's like going down in like a corkscrew fashion. Oh man, I feel like we're going... Maybe the reason that we don't have any plink-plonks yet is because this cave actually goes crazy deep. Oh no. Oh, big old open chamber here. Oh, yeah, something interesting is going on here. They got spears lined up here. Do they want us to throw one through? There's a notebook that'll probably tell us. Read the tattered notebook. Try and read it. Legend has it that the Zonai hid a treasure in this cave long ago. The clue is as follows. Throw the Zonai spear with a wing from the pedestal through the ring. That's not a ring. That's not a clue. That's just blatantly telling you what to do. Should dream be true and right, you'll be blessed with dispelling light. I've thrown the spear countless times in pursuit of this legend, but never once managed to get it through the ring. My spirit's blunted, I have given up. Never once? Oh man, I guess it's a pretty far throw. Cool. We've got wings. Are there wings in here, actually, that we could use instead? Oof. Wow, it really did a big glowy when we stepped on it. Nah, we have wings of our own, don't we? Oh, please say we do. I don't use them very often, so we should. Oh, that's the thing we have the most of. Good. I won't necessarily get this on my first throw either, but I'll surely give it a try. So the wing makes it throw farther, so I don't have to aim too far up here. But I'll aim just like a little bit up. I'll aim for like the top of the ring, because it will fall like a little bit. First try! Sweet! I'll have my spear back now, thanks. Sorry whoever was there in the long ago and gave up, but thank you for leaving that. I would not have known to stick a wing to this thing. Uttoji's Shrine! It's a reward! Large on a charge, sweet. And that will close off this episode, my friends. That was some good progress there. What was that, 4 or 5 shrines we got in this one? And I think we're going to carry on this crusade next time. So what we'll be doing is we'll pop up here to fly over and grab this. And then we'll fly into the storm and see what we can do there, because that's I want to carry on. But there's clearly like at least 2 shrines in here, I would say. Well, that's my guess anyway. Probably one somewhere in here that we're missing. This looks a bit suspicious. I want to... So next episode is a Sky Shrines episode. That's primarily what we're going to do is fly around to any slightly bare-looking areas in the sky and see about grabbing any shrines we can here. Because I'm reckoning 1, 2, maybe 2 in here, 4, 5 here. There's got to be some... I mean, there just has to be 1 here. Probably 6... 7, so I don't know if we'll get all 7 in the next episode, but I'd like to start on that path anyway. If in the next few episodes we have all the shrines in the sky, I'll consider that a very, very good outcome. But that is all for now. So, next video on the channel is going to be some more Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, where we're headed back to Hollow Bash and my friends. That pretty place with its pretty music and its pretty floorboards and its pretty dangerous monsters. We'll be back there. And next time here, we'll be heading to the sky. So, that is all for now, but man, I'm loving these episodes where we just go around grabbing shrines and it's just palling around, chilling and adventuring. It's just like, it brings me back to the exploration in the old Zelda games, but like, because we actually have a bit of like purpose and focus and destination, it adds some structure to it as well, so it makes it like so that I can spend 50 minutes and know we're going to make some solid progress, and it's likable that way. I like that about the light routes, that they give you that option. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around, Admirals. Gonna be out of here now. Peace! Provided you do it right, raises your support a heck of a lot with an individual. So if we... Oh man, it's gonna be coming pretty down to the wire. If we don't manage it, I will roll the save and I'll try it again. I'll probably try and be silent, but I'll see if I can watch it to get that far. Okay, so this has got to be very, very...